across the sinew screw. Right? It is common that most of us overutilize our quads and underutilize our hamstrings. Guess what? This creates limitations in both the back squat and the deadlift, and can be a key contributor to a lot of lower back pain. So here are some key accessory movements that you can add in on those leg days to make sure that you're feeling better in the bottom of your squat, pulling off the floor, right? And then just generally better every single day through your lower back. All right? Some of these exercises are a little hard to get into, so I'm going to kind of show them for you. And we're going to go through them one by one and how to utilize them, what rep ranges we should be going for, and what to focus on. So first one, my favorite, is going to be the banded hamstring curl. Now, you're going to need two bands. I want to see a thicker band and a thinner band. All right, the way this is going to work out is we're going to use the thinner band as our kind of bootstrap. We're then going to use the thicker band as most of our tension that we're going to be using on our rig. Tie the band around the ring, then use the thin band, that's the bootstrap, pull through, even it up. So now we have tension so that's on each side. Now, make sure it's even before you get into it, right here. Now with that, we gotta keep that tension. You wanna pull it, right, really tight. Then, I'm gonna put my feet in it so it keeps the same tension through here. We're gonna then turn around. Now, I'm down here on the ground. I'm gonna pull up, come back down. You guys can see it from the side here. But what I'm gonna do is as I pull through here, go down, pull up, curl, come back, pull, and curl. Making sure that you get full tension. You can go down under control, pop back up, or we can just do speed reps to finish off our workout. Idea here for the hamstring curl is gonna be volume. So if we're doing volume progressions, maybe we start off just doing 3 sets of 10, 3 sets of 12, 3 sets of 15, moving up 4 sets, same progression. Or as you've seen written in there before, we have sometimes 100 reps to finish off in as short a time period as possible, because that volume in that short amount of time definitely gets a little bit more of a pump involved. Now we're gonna be going over the ring hamstring curl. Now this one is extremely hard to get into. Sometimes we put our feet too far through, right, and then all of a sudden it's sliding, and then you end up getting a lot of pain on your calves. The better way to do this is actually use this. Put your toe on it. Heel goes in here, but it's all the way through so that you actually create some tension through here. Well, the toe's on there, and then it creates this lever that we can pull against on our hamstring curl, right? This one's gonna be a lot more challenging, right, than the banded hamstring, so we're actually gonna think about doing more controlled reps. Eccentrics are actually gonna be really effective on this one, as well as some volume sets, but mostly in the range of probably 3 to 4 sets of 10 to 15 reps. So, the way that we get into it, like I said, you want your heel here, toe, utilizing on that strap. Then, you have your other one, here, toe on it, create some tension. Now, what I want to do is I'm going to lift my hips into that bridge position, pull hamstrings, come back down. And again, we're working on that tension and that pull through to get that good hamstring engagement. This one is even more effective at utilizing an attachment point right at the bottom of the hamstring, right? So really effective for runners, right? And developing power on the pull stroke up on your running foot. Now these next two drills are really good floor drills that you can do anywhere. I love doing them actually for travel quads. So if you guys ever are traveling and you can get a pair of sliders, one of the best travel options you can possibly do. Probably need to make a video of a travel WOD with just sliders. They can be extremely effective, right? So the first one that we're gonna do, right, for our hamstrings is a hamstring curl with sliders. We can do it in a couple different ways. One is you pull your feet to your butt, lift your hips up, slide out as an eccentric. Another one is you go to a bridge in one motion, right, from our hamstring plank. So, come here. We're putting our heels on them. So if you notice, right here, heels are down, toes are up. What I'm going to put my feet down. I'm going to go through the easier version. Here, bridge,
slowly down, here, bridge, slowly down. Now, the harder version, we pull in one motion, and then you slowly lower down. Notice the speed, and then slowly lower down. Now, if we try to do it slowly, and slow back down, slow up, slow down, that's going to be extremely hard. We can also do it in a single leg version, but mostly on the eccentric. So we come up, now, slowly lower down, pull that foot in, up, slowly lower down.
So we're now doing single leg eccentric with the sliders. Now, one that's in the floor drill, similar idea. We're not using the sliders. We're just going to be going for what we call a hamstring walkout. So we start similar position. Now we bridge up here. This is a hamstring plank. You can utilize this for some isometric holds right at the end of the day, or it's a start position for our hamstring walkout. Feet come up, feet go out. Take about 6 steps to walk yourself out so they're not big looping steps and you're not creating that hamstring tension the whole time. And it's gonna be extremely effective. So, hamstring walkout, all we need to do is probably 3 to 4 sets, about 5 reps. Up and in and back out is 1 rep. So it's a lot of volume in 1 rep. Our hamstring curls, right, we'd probably be again in the range of 3 sets, 8 to 10. Then we maybe do 4 sets of 8 to 10 the next week, maybe build it up, 3 sets of 12 to 15. And you can do it that way. If you're doing eccentrics, lower the volume, but still do a volume progression. So we'd start off maybe with that single leg eccentric, 3 sets of 6 each leg, right? Slow eccentric down, build up to 4 sets of 6, right? 5 sets of 6, but probably keeping in the rep range of 5 to 7 reps as opposed to going higher reps with that eccentric volume.